Top 5 reasons to meditate. Number 1, it reduces anxiety. We're all so distracted nowadays. We're all so anxious. We're all overthinking. We're all on our phones all the time. When you meditate, you're literally pausing the game. It's like you're playing a video game and you're literally just taking a break for 5 seconds. You're playing 2K in the middle of the game. You just take a little pause. You just take a break. Like, I need to do something else right now. That's what happens when you meditate. You're pausing the game of life. Even if you just sit down for like 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, just take some breaths. You're literally pausing. You're just putting everything down, all the work that you need to do, all the stuff you need to do, all the things you're thinking about, and just like, let me relax for a second. Let me not do this right now. Let me just be right here, right now, in this moment. And that leads into number 2. It clears out overthinking and mental anguish. Because we're so distracted all the time, we're always overthinking. We've always got shit going through our heads. It's like we can never relax. Mentally, we can never relax. We can never just be present. We can never just be here. And that's not a great feeling, you know? Like, I think we're all so overstimulated nowadays, and we all realize that. So meditating, and again, just all meditation is being present, allowing yourself to be present, just doing that for a few minutes a day in the morning before you go to bed, like whenever. That reduces so much stress. That gives you so much mental clarity. That gets rid of all this overthinking, because 99% of the thoughts that we're constantly thinking about, we don't even need to think them, you know? We're just being programmed by all these algorithms when we're scrolling on Instagram or on YouTube or on TikTok. It's like it's just giving us all this information that we didn't even ask for on our For You pages or on the home page. And it's just like, and now our minds are going in a million different directions. And it's like, what was even the point of that? That's completely distracting us from the day that we're having and what we should be doing every day, and the tasks that we need to get done and the things that we wanted to do, distracting us from the present moment. Number 3 is it increases your calmness, your focus, your presence. Again, that kind of goes with the first 2. When you're no longer distracting yourself, you're pausing the game, you're bringing it back to the present moment, you're bringing it back to real life. You just feel good, you feel relaxed, you know. You feel a sense of peace, a sense of calmness, a sense of trust, a trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in the flow of life, that everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be good. You don't need to be constantly overthinking everything, stressing about everything, trying to figure out every single little detail. It's like, I was just watching Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon, that movie that he made, and one of the opening scenes, he's teaching one of his students. He's like, your mind should be like a finger pointing at the moon. And he's like, don't focus on the finger or you'll miss out on all that heavenly glory. The finger represents the how. How are we going to get things done? How are we going to accomplish our goal? And the moon represents our goal itself, the thing that we're actually trying to reach. And the problem is we're always so caught up in how. We're so caught up in how is it going to get done? You know, what are the 50 different steps to get there? When really all we can do is focus on step 1. If we have a goal, like we want to build a business or we want to build a physique, all we can really do is focus on today. You know, what's the step we can take today? We can't worry about like what steps are we going to take the next week, the next month, the next year. Like, we can try and plan ahead, but we don't know what's going to happen in life. Things are always changing. Things are always adapting. So meditating just gives you this sense of calmness and peace and trust within yourself. You're no longer reaching and trying to figure anything out really beyond today. Today is all we should be focused on, you know. Even in the Bible, Jesus, if you're a Christian watching this, Jesus literally said, focus on today, for today has enough trouble of its own. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Number 4 is a little subjective, but I think meditation for me, it kind of makes me feel badass, like a samurai. Like, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, if you watch Naruto, if you watch Star Wars, like all the Jedi, all these characters are meditating. Samurai Jack, bro, even Batman meditated, like Robin, like all these badass characters in fiction meditate. Why? Because it's so good for you. It's like exercise for your brain. It's training for your brain. We go to the gym and train our muscles, but our brain is a muscle too. And we should be training that at least a little bit every day. You know, like you do your steps every day or you do lifting every day. It's like we should be doing that for our brains as well. We should be getting at least like 5 minutes, I think, per day. If not, if you can do like more, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, that's even better. But just start with like 5 minutes every morning or every night before bed, whatever works for you. And just allow things to wash away. Like, your mind, I heard this quote, your mind should be like a river ceaselessly flowing. Just when you notice thoughts, just allow them. Don't fight them off. Don't fight off thoughts with more thoughts. That just leads to overthinking. Just allow them, notice them. Oh, there's a thought. Oh, there's stress. Oh, there's tension. And then just like let it go. Don't think about it again. Just bring it back to the breath. Bring your awareness back to the breath, to the body, to where you're sitting, and don't even indulge in it. And if you have been overthinking while you're trying to meditate, just notice that, oh, I'm overthinking. And same thing, just gently bring your awareness back. Don't even think about it again. Just like, oh, I was overthinking. Okay. And then it's done. All these badass people from human history, they trained their minds as much as they trained their bodies because they knew how important it was. We focus so much on the gym and fitness culture, but like mental health gets left behind. And I think meditation is one of the easiest and simplest things we can do for our mental health. Speaking of which, number 5, it literally helps increase your mind-body connection. And that helps you both in the gym and in the bedroom. Guys, when you are meditating, you're dropping your awareness out of your head. And you're getting your awareness into your body, right? You're getting out of your mind into your body. You're feeling every breath. You're feeling every sensation. And what is a workout? What is sex, if not a meditation on sensation, right? We're just being aware of the different sensations, of the different things we're feeling. When you're in the bedroom, when you're trying to last longer, why are you not lasting longer? Because you're in your head. It's too overstimulating. It's too overwhelming. And then you bust hella quick. But if you're in your body, you're just feeling the sensations and bring your awareness all over your body, not just stuck in your genitals, not just stuck down there, but everywhere. Now all of a sudden you're dispersing that energy, you're dispersing that arousal, you're enjoying it a lot longer, and you're calmer, right? Because you're calmer, you're not so tense, you're in that rest and relaxation state, not in fight or flight state. Now you can just keep going as long as you want, honestly, because ejaculation is literally just a tension response. When you're too tense, like, that's one way your body responds to relieve tension. So by being in the opposite state of that, you're not going to have to worry about like busting too quickly. And then in the gym, of course, you know, when you're present and aware, you build that mind muscle connection. Now it's a lot easier to hit your lifts, especially on big compound lifts like deadlifts or squats, where you really want to like feel all the muscles and like push through the proper muscles and everything. It's going to help you a lot with that because you're not getting distracted and just throwing the weight around. You're using proper form so you don't get injured. Obviously not being too anal about the form, but just you're using proper form so you can actually hit the target muscles and actually train the right movement patterns and train the right muscles, you know, not just overdoing one muscle and then like neglecting the other. You know, for example, like when people do like bicep curls and they're just like kind of throwing the weight around, you know, some people would argue that like, oh, you know, if you use really heavy weight, you're going to get bigger biceps. But it's like, if you just drop the weight a little bit, you'll probably feel it in your biceps more. Like I've done bicep curls where it's like way too heavy, and then you can't really feel it in your bicep. You're kind of like using your back and your core to like lift it up, you know, and it's like you can't really feel the mind muscle connection with the biceps, which is the muscle you're trying to target in the exercise. Or like on deadlifts, you know, you really want to feel it in like your glutes, your hamstrings especially, and then like your back. But I mean, if your form is not good, like you might feel it more in like your quads or like your shins. I've like had that before because like my form wasn't good, so I needed to work on that. But that's, your form is not good because you don't have the mind muscle connection, right? And meditation helps you build that. You just take a deep breath or two right before your set. You're focused, you're locked in. You're gonna have a much better workout, a much more peaceful workout, and it becomes like the gym becomes like a Zen garden of sorts. It's really nice, sort of like where I am back here. Yeah, that was it. Top 5 reasons why you should meditate. There's plenty of other reasons, but I felt like those are some of the most relevant ones to today. Not just spiritual type of stuff, but like maybe more easier, tangible benefits that everyone can experience right away. Like I said, you're at the gym or you're in the bedroom, like when you're driving, like take some deep breaths, just like focus on what you're doing, be present, get out of your head, into your body. So once again, appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video. Do you meditate? And if so, what benefits have you seen? Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. And I'll talk to you next time.